And McCausland, Tavernier again, gets the cross in, and Cantwell arrives, the first opening for Rangers, but he didn't quite get the connection right. Ridvan, and Dessers looking for space, controls it, looks for the finish, but well saved by Harry Brown. It's still possibly on for Cantwell. Now Tavernier, drilled in with power but blocked. Cantwell no way forward. Tony Wallace blocking off that route. But a stray one from Wallace, striding forward and struck and knocked over the top by Rabbi Matondo. Big chance comes the way of the Welshman. He's going to need all these squad players.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And when you get an opportunity to go and play, you've got to take it.
Lundstrom, Dessers, good first touch, and the second one rises over the top. The chances keep coming for Rangers, but they can't finish them just yet. The Clyde to retrieve those ones.
Well, so will the club, because it'll be costing Dumbarton a fortune with all these lost balls. It's about £100 a ball, so he'll be wanting them all back.
Here's Matondo, at pace, running away from Blair Malcolm, cutting inside, looking to get the ball on his right. Now Dessers, same result, leaning back, and Dessers sends that well over the top. Came through the Rangers youth setup. Cantwell onto Matondo. Yilmaz slides it across, two Dumbarton defenders there, and between them Sean Crichton and Matthew Shields somehow managed to get the ball to safety. Out it comes. Orsi, Pignatello, flicks and tricks coming from Dumbarton now as that one is dealt with by Suter. Matondo gives it away though. Blair Malcolm to Orsi. Gray, Pignatello slides it across, oh, and saved by Robbie McCrory. Big chance for Michael Ruth at the front post.
Really good play on the right-hand side. Instead of Pignatello and Orsi, they've got a really good relationship. Good centre-forward play, getting across defenders, and Robbie McCrory. What a wonderful save at point blank. Keeps Rangers level.
Raskamp. Dessers on the move, he's been well found. It's Cyril Dessers. Brown does enough to force him wide, and then he can't find a teammate, but it does drop for John Lundstrom. The conditions maybe helping out Dumbarton there as he couldn't get set. Dessers goes for the spectacular and never got the clean connection. John Lundstrom, Nico Raskamp. Cantwell on the move. Here's Matondo. Similar story for Rangers. High and wide from Rabbi Matondo.
The Rangers are here to win a game. They wanted to get through smoothly. So far, it's not been that way.
Oh, given away, and here comes Tony Wallace. Chance for Dumbarton in towards Ruth and Gray, and it just wouldn't quite settle for the midfielder.
And it's another warning sign. It's a slack pass from Robin McCrory. A little bit indecisive, doesn't put enough on it, and suddenly the eyes light up. Robin McCrory gets back.
Making that a busy 6-yard box. Rangers score, and John Lundstrom on the back post. I think it was Suter that got the first touch, and the breakthrough comes through Lundstrom. And Rangers at last leads at the Rock.
You have to say it's really good anticipation from John Lundstrom. I actually thought John Suter's header was going to drop in at the back post. Not enough pace on it, but Blair Malcolm it is that switches off. Gets caught ball watching. John Lundstrom is goal side of him, and there's only going to be one outcome when he gets that free header from 2 yards out. We had the warning sign a couple of minutes ago.
Cantwell. Raskamp. Step forward, thought about the shot, instead delivers out wide for Tavernier. Dessers this time does find the net. The chances keep coming, and eventually one sticks for Cyril Dessers. The assist from captain James Tavernier, and Dessers gets the crucial second before half-time.
Yeah, one of the things that Stevie Farrell will have emphasised to his players is you can't allow James Tavernier a touch to lift his head and pick a spot from a cross ball. He's absolutely deadly. He lands it right on the money, but once again, the movement from Cyril Dessers, he just peels off the back of Sean Crichton, steps in front, peels behind, creates a space for himself, and then it's about the touch. Can he guide it into the back of the net? He does, and Sean Crichton, you can see it in his face, he knows he sold him a dummy.
Wallace with the corner kick for the Suns, and work to the edge of the area, struck well by Ryan Blair, knocked out for a second corner kick.
Well, that shows you what they've been working on. It's a great little ball into the front post, and when it falls to the edge,
delivered in with pace and got in front of McCrory, but could only knock over, I think it was Matthew Shields.
I felt that was a chance as well. He actually gets up above Robbie McCrory.
Causing back to his captain. Lundstrom, Matondo, and down he goes, and Rangers have a penalty kick. Down goes Robbie Matondo, and Alan Muir points to the spot.
Listen, it's a hard one to call from where we are. Robbie Matondo certainly goes down the outside. There may well be a touch in his right ankle. I think he actually kicks the back of the leg off Robbie Matondo, and the ball moves.
Wasn't it, with the challenge?
My initial thought was that maybe Pignatello had nicked the ball, but he hadn't. He's clearly kicked the back of the leg of Robbie Matondo.
Dumbarton, and the chance to seal Rangers' path into round 5 in the Scottish Cup, and the captain steps up once again, scores for the 17th time this season. You know what, his 3 previous seasons to this, he scored 19, 18 and 18. He's just one short of last season's total with just less than half the season to go. It's quite incredible.
Yeah, and he slots it away perfectly, doesn't he? Just generates the power inside of his foot.
Pignatello is caught upfield, out of position, and now Fabio Silva looking to exploit that space. Fabio Silva, great feet, and just inches away from providing the finish as well. So Dumbarton for their moment, and they have got it! A fine header, a brilliant header from Matthew Shields. Dumbarton get one back, and maybe it is just not quite as straightforward as it seemed.
And the pace is on the cross, there's no doubt about it. Matthew Shields just has to make contact and guide it on its way. It's a lovely cross in from Ryan Wallace, and just when it looked like the game was done and dusted, is there a twist in the tail?
Block. Here's McCausland, good feet from him. He's got Wright making moves. It comes to Scott Wright now, and it goes through Harry Brown. There's 4. And Rangers do get that immediate response to the Dumbarton goal and restore their 3-goal advantage.
Yeah, just when he thought they had a bit of a lifeline, but look at the way it passed from Ross McCausland. He's actually looked quite comfortable on that left-hand side. He loves jingling back onto his right-hand side, onto his right foot. He feeds a perfectly weighted pass, and Harry Brown can't get down quick enough. Scott Wright puts it low. Plenty of power. Just skids underneath him. And I think that is that.
And that is that. Job done for Rangers and Philippe Clement in his first game in charge of a Scottish Cup game, as he shakes the hand of Stevie Farrell. A good battle in, it has to be said, atrocious conditions.